An Olympic dream turned into a nightmare. Picture the Munich Summer Olympics in 1972, a beacon of international unity. But on the dawn of September 5th, shadows eclipsed that beacon. Black September, a Palestinian militant group, slipped into the Olympic Village with a ghastly plan. These 8 men stormed the quarters of the Israeli team, seizing 11 athletes and coaches. Under the blanket of night, the games of the Waxy Olympiad were stained with terror. Their demand: the release of 234 inmates from Israeli prisons and 2 leaders of the German Red Army faction. The standoff that followed lasted more than 20 hours and ended in a catastrophic bloodbath. As German authorities orchestrated a botched rescue effort, all 11 Israeli hostages were mercilessly killed. The world gasped. Shockwaves of outrage and sorrow rippled across the globe. The Munich massacre was more than an attack. It was a brutal declaration that innocent lives could be bargaining chips in the continuing Middle Eastern conflict, and it forced a stark global reckoning with the threat of terrorism. Just 3 days later, Israel's response was swift and stern. On September 8th, Israeli jets roared through the skies, striking Palestinian targets in Lebanon and Syria. These air raids were the prologue to Operation Wrath of God, a relentless mission to dismantle Black September's infrastructure and annihilate its forces. The Munich massacre forever altered the landscape of international security. The games might have resumed, but the innocence that once defined the Olympic spirit was indelibly lost. Increased security at all international events became a stark necessity. And Israel, its robust counter-terrorism policy, set a new global standard. Yet, amid the strategic complexities and the retaliatory fire, the human cost was a heart-wrenching constant. Every year the fallen are commemorated, their stories told, their spirits honored. September 5th, 1972, an Olympic tragedy that underscored the bitter price of political violence. Its legacy, a relentless reminder of the dark realities terrorism imposes on the world stage, and a somber chapter in the annals of history.